And Jean-Yu is going to be evaluated by David Gilston. So David Gilston is going to be listening very, very carefully to all of the wonderful things that Jean-Yu is going to tell us about himself. I call to the lectern, Jean-Yu.
The good old days weren't all that good, and tomorrow ain't as bad as it seems. My favorite quote from Billy Joel. When times are not so good, and even when times are not so bad, many of us are tempted to look back upon a time in our past and wish that we were living that again instead of where we are right now. For me, that time was in college, back when I wore a younger man's clothes. Another Billy Joel quote. And not because I stole them, they were mine. I started out as a pre-med, like all Korean boys are supposed to. And that wasn't so much fun. So I switched to computer science, and that was more fun. But when I graduated, the market wasn't so great for computer programmers at the time. So I went on to graduate school, and that was fun too. And then after that, I did a little jaunt in East Berlin in a research institute, and that was more fun. But then when I came back, a crazy convergence of random facts, random events, got me a job at IBM, and that was a lot of fun. I joined a year before the dot-com boom, and I left a year after the dot-com crash, and I take credit for the whole thing. Including the crash. So, oops, sorry about that. So it was 2002, and looking for something to do, and again, the job market wasn't so great. And then I heard that a cousin of mine graduated from medical school in the Caribbean. So like a good Korean boy, I went. That was not fun. Learning medicine was okay, but dealing with the heat and the mosquitoes just drove me to destruction. And I didn't do very well. I graduated, but just barely. And then twice I applied to hospital residency, but twice I didn't get it, and not with grades like mine. So, and then the competition by other foreign graduates like me were getting more intense, and so finally, I think that this is going to be it. It's hard to take care of patients if you don't have a license, and you can't get a license without residency. So I think this is going to be it. Now, that was a lot of time and money, and it's sad that I won't get a chance to use it as a physician. However, it will look good on the resume, and besides, there is a massive electronic medical records change going on right now, so there may be some possibilities for me in there. So it's not all bad. It's not all a waste of time. So that's going to be it. Now, the main point of that is that I'm free to hit the open road again. And that means I got to find a job. And to find a job, it helps to be positive, to look forward, and to look forward, it helps to be positive. So now you're thinking, oh no, not another Toastmaster speech about positive mental attitude. But it sure beats the alternative. I could sit around all day moping and worrying about the state of the job market now and the economy. I could think about what the hiring managers will say, and they can sure say some really lovely things while telling you no. Or I can sit around all day and play computer games. My favorite being Rome Total War, which is a strategy battle game, or Halo Combat Evolved, which some of you may know about. But no, it's if you can say, if everybody else is in despair, then shouldn't you be in despair? If you can keep your head while other people are losing theirs, perhaps you misunderstood the situation. No, that's cynicism. Cynicism is a luxury. Cynicism holds you down. Cynicism holds you back. That is the wrong response. When you are down, that is not the time to go on the defense. That is the time to attack. Any good computer gamer will tell you that. So that will be my strategy going forward, and my strategy for myself will be this step process, which is every day. First, don't look back. 2, every morning, think of something, at least one thing I can be thankful for. 3, every morning, every day, do at least one thing that'll help you move forward. 4, do that thing. 5, after it's done, give yourself a little reward, something small and cheap. 6, get yourself a little exercise. And 7, always look forward. Mr.